Welcome to the Blue Nomad Gaming Show. I'm your host, Timothy Rogers, and allow me to remove the foot from my mouth because I just accidentally insulted my wife. But that was off camera, so that doesn't count. So we'll go straight into it. Hello, this is my wife. She is named Just Laney, and I am the Blue Nomad, aka Timothy Rogers. And tonight is a very special Halloween episode. So this is a multiple episodes this month will focus on Halloween. So usually we do 2 truths and a lie, but because this is Halloween, we're going to mix it up and do 2 truths and a trick. So what's going to happen is we're going to have 3 statements up on the your screen over that way. All right, one of them is a trick, and over that way. You can look, and they're over there now. All right, and then 2 of them will be true. Okay, so it's up to you to figure out what they are. Are you ready?
I guess so.
2 truths and a trick. Virtual Fighter was more popular in Japan than America. That's your first statement. Your second statement is Sega invented hype game release days with Sonic's Tuesday. And the last one. The code name that Sega used for the Dreamcast was the Exodus. So, you have 3 statements there. 2 of them are true, and one of them is a bold-faced lie. Which one do you think is actually a truth? Which vibe are you getting on the true one?
I think 3 is true. I initially thought 3 was false, but I hope it's true because that would be awesome. Because did the Dreamcast come after the Genesis?
Yes.
So it's very biblical. Genesis, Exodus. So I hope that's true because that would be awesome.
Okay, so
but you might have just made that up, but I don't know.
I don't either.
So I'm going to call it true because I hope it's true.
Oh yeah, but you have to pick out the lie.
Yeah, I know, but you asked what am I doing.
Oh, that's true. That's true. All right, so that leaves you with 1 and 2.
What does hyped game release days mean?
Okay, so beforehand, games just came out as a Tuesday, and games came out. And no company ever did any sort of promotion or anything with it. So I'm saying that Sega invented it with a hype, like commercials, like comes out on Tuesday. Or was it Nintendo before this and Sega jumped on their train?
Why would it be called Tuesday?
Because it was Sonic 2.
Oh.
On a Tuesday. And I'm saying that's first. But it could be a lie. And I could be tricking you, and Nintendo did it first.
Well, that's fine. I just wasn't sure what it meant, so thank you for
there we go.
It.
All right, so which one are you feeling is the lie?
I'm going to say that 2 is the lie.
All right, so you
Tuesday is the lie.
So you say it's the trick. I'm trying to trick her. All right, survey says the actual lie was 3.
Oh! How sad.
I know. I actually couldn't come up with what I thought a fake name for the Dreamcast would be.
Well, I liked what you had.
They should have done that. I agree.
I
actually don't know the name.
Illusion.
But Sega was the first one to ever have a release day that was hyped in Sonic Tuesday. It was very popular.
Would have liked them better if they'd had a Bible thing.
I understand.
But it is cool.
It is very cool. All right, next statements. Here we go. So far, no points on the board. We're not worried about points. We're just having fun with this. It's okay. And I think you killed the last one. I think you got a bunch of them. All right, so
everything's made up and the points don't
matter. One of Sonic's earliest designs was a rabbit.
That's true.
Toe Jam and Earl were invented after Mr. Johnson had a dream of rapping aliens. His name's, I think, Gary Johnson. But that story might not be made up.
Libertarian.
Oh, it might not be Gary Johnson. Yeah, I think it might be. I think it actually might be Gary. But anyway, Mr. Johnson. I couldn't fit his whole name at the time I originally had this, so I put Mr. Johnson. All right, so Toe Jam and Earl were invented after a dream of rapping aliens. And then Sonic Adventure had a fishing stage only because they were made to use the fishing controller with the Dreamcast. All right, so 1 of these is a lie and 2 of these are true. Which one do you think is true?
It's a trick.
I'm sorry, a trick.
I'm calling 2 a trick.
All right, so you think
Gary Johnson, the Libertarian presidential candidate, probably did not dream of rapping aliens.
All right, so you think 1 is true.
I do. I definitely think 1 is true.
And you think that 3 with the fishing controller is true.
I think it sounds plausible.
Okay, very good. Survey says the lie was 3.
Oh, dang
I'm sorry. No, that one with the Mr. Johnson and the rapping aliens, it's very true. He had a dream of Toe Jam and Earl in his bedroom, rapping at him. And he woke up.
Maybe it wasn't a dream.
It was pathetic.
Maybe it was real.
Yeah, maybe he got abducted
by rapping aliens.
There we go. And then Sonic was, of course, Feels the Rabbit.
So did they not have a fishing controller?
The fishing controller was made for the Dreamcast, but it couldn't work on Sonic's Adventures fishing stages.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is. Because I don't like Big the Cat and I don't like fishing stages, so I'm glad it worked out. All right, let us move on away from rapping aliens. These are hard, aren't they?
This is devastating.
I'm sorry.
I'm embarrassed.
You shouldn't be.
Well, not really. There was no study guide.
There's no. All right, here we go. Next one. So Sega had its own handheld called the Game Gear. And it outsold the Game Boy for only 1 year. That's the first statement. Second statement. Knuckles almost had a Nike swoosh across his chest.
I think that's true.
And Streets of Rage is called Bare Knuckle in Japan.
That sounds like it could be true also. I'm going to call one the trick. It's probably not. I'm just wrong.
Okay, so you say one is the trick.
I'm calling one.
All right. Survey says for 1 point.
I hate being wrong. This game is good. I prayed for humility, and God gave me this game.
There will never, ever be a time where you're like, thank goodness that Sega game broke me down to the point where I could...
You know, you got to take it where you can get it.
There we go. I know. It is... Sega Game Gear outsold the Game Boy for only 1 year.
Yay!
That's a lie!
A trick.
I'm sorry, a trick.
A trick.
All right, the reason it's a trick.
I got a point.
The reason it's a trick is because the Game
matter.
Gear, nothing has ever outsold the Game Boy as a handheld.
Yeah, Nintendo.
Yes, it was the most popular handheld, even though it was 4-bit, even though it had no color, and Game Gear was an 8-bit, and it had color, it still couldn't keep up.
Oh, that's sad. I had a Game Boy Color. That was
Yeah, that came out later.
Yeah,
after it killed the Game Gear. Yeah, but Knuckles did have almost had a Nike swoosh on his chest, which is why he has like a curve of it, but it's not the swoosh. Funny. And then, of course, it is called Bare Knuckle. All right, so you have survived the Halloween gauntlet of tricks.
Oh, thank goodness I got that one.
And there.
I would not have liked to have gotten 0.
So thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. And we definitely want to give a shout out to my wife, Just Laney. Let's give her applause.
Thank you.
So until next time, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And stay true, stay blue, and God bless. Peace.